Hello everyone, this is Numero Uno Superfly here. Welcome back to more Doki Doki Literature Club Plus. Now, I thought I'd do one more video to make up for the long absence. So, before we begin, I'm putting a timer so I won't stay on too long. And here we go. I'm gonna randomly pick some ones once more. Go with Misfortune, Inferno, Shame, Kiss, Melody, Chocolate, Determination, Unrestrained, Valentine, Existence, Ribbon, Hope. What the heck? What if I click on... Whoa! What the fuck? Universe? Amazing? Fun? Papa? Rainbow, Rose, and Beauty. Okay, that was all so weird. Another day passes by. It's time for another club meeting already. I had this weird fucking nightmare. I got a little more comfortable here over the past couple days. Entering the club room, the usual scene greets me. Welcome back, Nomuro. Hi, Yuri. I'm not sure if it's me or if it's Yuri's expression, but the weight of yesterday's quarrel still hangs in the air a little. Yuri glances over her shoulder, looking around the room. Natsuki is reading manga on the desk, and surprisingly, Monika isn't here yet. Suddenly, Yuri takes my arm and pulls me to the corner of the room. About yesterday, I really need to apologize. I'm glad that has ever happened before, and something just came over me, I guess. I wasn't acting mentally sound. Please don't think we're usually like this. Not just me, but Natsuki as well. Yuri, I'm happy that you're considering apologized. You don't have to worry too much. Just go up there and tell her you didn't mean to say that, and just say you're sorry. Even though I've only been here a couple days, I could tell something was off yesterday. Maybe we were just a little extra sensitive because it was our first time sharing poems. But whatever it was, it didn't make me think any less of you. I had already decided that there's no way you can be a bad person. And now that you're apologizing, I know you really didn't mean it. Numero, don't say those kinds of things so frankly. They make me a little too happy. I'm really glad that you're such an understanding person. And I'm really glad that you joined this club. Everything's a little brighter with you around and... sorry, what I'm saying right now. I just... Hey, have you guys seen Monika? No, I haven't. I was just kind of wondering where she was. Man, Yuri, I'm guessing you haven't either. Yuri's clearly taken aback by how calmly Natsuki's addressing her. No, I haven't. Jeez, this isn't like her at all. I know it's stupid, but I can't help but worry a little bit. What? Why are you looking at me like that? Natsuki, about yesterday. I just want to apologize. I promise I didn't mean any of the things I said. And I'll do my best to stay under control from now on. So, Yuri, what the heck are you talking about? Did you do something yesterday? Jeez.
Whatever's on my mind, I'm sure it was nothing. I don't ever remember anything bad happening. You're the kind of person who worries too much about all those things, aren't you?
But I'll accept your apology anyway, if it helps you feel better about it. Besides, it's kind of nice to hear, since I was always afraid you secretly hated me or something like that. No, I don't hate you. Well, you're kind of weird, but I don't hate you either. Natsuki turns to me. You're still on trial, though. Hey! Suddenly the door swings open. Sunny, I'm Super Sunny. Ah, there you are. I didn't mean to be late. I hope you guys weren't running or anything. Nah. Well, Natsuki was. I was not. What took you so long anyway? Well, let's play it today for study hall. To be honest, I could have just struck a time. That makes no sense though. You would have heard the bell ring at least. I must have not heard it, since I was playing the piano. Piano? I wasn't aware you played music as well, Monica. Don't give people credit they deserve. I guess I've been practicing for a while, but I'm still not really good yet. Still, that must require a lot of dedication. So I'm still impressed. Well, thanks, silly. You should play something for us sometime. That's... Monica looks at me. Well, I'm working on a song, but I'm not good at it. Maybe once I get a little better, I will. That sounds cool. I look forward to it. Is that so? In that case, I will let you down, Admiral. Monica smiles sweetly. I didn't mean any pressure or anything like that. That's funny. I was hoping to get a show with you anyway. I guess that's why I've been practicing so interestedly. I see. I'm not sure if Monica was referring to the whole club or just me. In that case, best of luck, Monica. Thanks. So, I didn't miss anything, did I? No, not really. I chose not to bring up anything that the three of us talked about. Besides, Natsuki has already run off into the closet. Numero, since your compliments put me in a good mood, I was wondering if you'd like to spend some time together today. I mean, in the club. I suppose so. I don't think I can say no to you after you gave that book to me. Besides, I don't think we've ever hanged out thus far. Oh, I guess I need to make sure Natsuki isn't waiting for me. After I finished reading yesterday, she's fine. She's reading over there, see?
Don't think about her too much. She's used to being ignored. Come on, we're going over there.
Whoa, what the fuck? What's the story about anyway? Well, I look at the cover of the book. The book is titled Portrait of Markov. There's an ominous looking eye symbol on the front cover. Basically, it's about this religious camp that was turned into a human experiment prison. And the people trapped there have this trait that turns them into killing machines that lust for blood. But the facility even gets even worse. And they start selectively breeding people by cutting off the limbs and faces into... Oh, okay, let me stop you right there. I'm not into that kind of shit, girl, so... Oh, that might be a little bit of a spoiler. You think? I'm already getting disinterested already. But anyway, I'm really into it. Good for you. Look, I mean, not the thing about the limbs. That's kind of dark, isn't it? What the fuck? You made it sound like it was going to be a nice story. So that dark turn came from nowhere. Are you not a fan of that sort of thing, Numero? Of course not. Is what I would say, but really, it's not that. I mean, I could definitely enjoy those kinds of stories. Although, not really. So don't worry. I hope so. Yeah, I totally forgot that Yuri's into those kinds of things. She's so shy and reclusive on the outside, but her mind seems to be completely different. It's just this kind of story. It's the kind of challenges you look at life from a strange new perspective. When horrible things happen, not just because someone wants to be evil,
but because the world is full of horrible people, and we're all worthless anyway. Then suddenly...
I'm rambling, aren't I? Not again. I'm sorry. Hey, apologize. Except what the fuck was going on with that? I haven't lost interest in anything. Maybe? Well, I guess it's alright then. But I feel like I should let you know that I have this problem. I let things like books and writing fill my thoughts.
My whole body gets...
I couldn't even read that. The fuck? Anyway, I kind of forget to pay attention to other people. So I'm sorry if I end up saying something strange. And please stop me if I start talking too much. I really don't think you need to worry. That just means you're passionate about reading. The least I can do is listen. It's a literature club after all. Well, that's true. In fact, I might as well get started reading it, right? Whoa. Shit. Yes. I mean, you don't have to, but... What are you saying? Let me just get the book. I quickly retrieved the book that I had put into my bag. Alright. It's fine if I sit here, right? I slip into the seat next to Yuri's. Yeah. Are you sure? You seem a little apprehensive. I'm sorry. It's not that I don't want you to. It's just something I'm not very used to. That is, reading in company with someone. I see. Well, just tell me if I end up distracting you or anything. Alright. I open the book and start the prologue. I soon understand what Yuri means about reading in company. It's as if I can feel her presence over my shoulder as I read. It's not a particularly bad thing. It's a little distracting, but the feeling is somewhat comforting. Yuri is in the corner of my eye. I realize that she's not actually looking at her own book. I glance over. It looks like she's reading from my book instead. Sorry.
I was being the feeling.
I can't even read the. Come on. Yuri, you really apologize a lot, don't you? I do? I don't really mean to. Sorry. I mean... Here. This should work, right? I slide my desk until it's up against Yuri's, then hold my book more between the two of them. Almost like we're taking a selfie between one another. I suppose so. Yuri timidly closes her own copy. Once we lean in a little bit, our shoulders are almost touching. It feels like my left arm is in the way, so instead, I use my right hand to hold the book open. I guess that makes it kind of difficult to turn the page. Here. Wow, look at her cute face. Her adorable cute face. Anyway, shut up, Numero. Yuri takes her left arm and holds the left side to the book between her thumb and forefinger. I do the same with the right arm, on the right side of the book. That way, I turn a page, and Yuri slides it under her thumb after it flips it to her side. But, in holding it like this, we're held it even closer and strong together than before. Yawn. It's actually kind of distracted me. It's as if I can feel the warmth of Yuri's face as she's in the corner of my vision. Are you ready? Turn the page. Oh, sorry. I think I got a bit distracted for a second. I glance over at Yuri's face again. Her eyes meet. I don't know how I'll be able to keep up with her. That's okay. You're not as used to reading, right? I don't mind being patient if it takes you a bit longer. It's probably the least I can do, since you've been so patient with me. Yeah. Thanks. We continue reading. Sadly, there's no music left right now. Anyway, for the sake of doing this, just imagine the same song over again. Imagine that. And here we go. Yuri no longer asks me if I'm ready to turn the page. Instead, I just assume that she finishes the page before me, and I turn it by my own volition. We continue the first chapter in silence. Even so, turning each page almost feels like an instant exchange. My thumb children letting go on the page, letting it flutter over to her side as she catches it over her thumb. Hey, Yuri, this might be a silly thought, but the main character reminds me of you a little bit. No, I don't like this character at all. Definitely not. Really? I was just thinking the way she second guesses things she says and all that. That's what you're talking about. Sorry. I thought you meant something else about her. Something else? Never mind. We didn't even get that far yet. So, I don't know why that came into my head. Yuri, are you feeling alright? Yuri's been a little fidgety ever since we started reading. You can rest if you're feeling sick or something. Your breathing's a little... Am I breathing? Yuri puts her hand on her chest, as if to feel her heartbeat. I'm making the heartbeat sound. Yuri looks at me. No, please. Sorry. I didn't even notice. Anyway, I'm fine. I just need some water. Alright. Don't push yourself. Yuri stands up and practically rushes out of the classroom. What on earth was that about? The real? Does the thing happen just now? I have no idea. Yuri was acting a little strange, I guess. So you don't know anything. Sorry, I can't say I do. Are you worried about her? Oh, no, not really. I was just making sure you didn't do anything to her. No, nothing, no. That's silly. I believe you, silly. It just does this thing, so it's nothing alarming. Alright, if you say so. Anyway, I thought we started with sharing our plans with each other. Shouldn't we wait for Yuri? Well, She might be open, so I figured we get started with that. Is that okay? Yeah, I was just asking. I stand up. Make a mental note where I left off the book and slip it back into my bag. Who should I show my poem to first? Let's share it with Monica. I mean, she was the one that asked first, so... How'd it get, bro? How's the landing going? Alright, I guess. Anyway, how's that spaghetti? Have you found the right one you were looking for? Apparently, no, I have not. If I don't have that kind of spaghetti, then everything I eat is completely irrelevant, and I must have to find another spaghetti to eat again. Anyway, I'll take that. As long as it's not going bad. I'm happy that you are planning yourself. Maybe soon you come up with a masterpiece. I wouldn't count on that. You never know. Want to share what you wrote for today? Sure. Here you go. I give my poem to Monica. As I get out something out of my bag, I have not some potato chips, some popcorn chicken. Have something different for once. I've been getting tired of potato chips for a while. Man, these popcorn chicken taste so good. I got it from Burger King. Tastes pretty good, to be honest. Alright. Good job, bro. I was gonna say, ooh, and my head on reading it. It's really metaphorical. Not so well, but I didn't expect you to go for something so deep. I guess I underestimated you. It's easiest for me to keep someone's expectations low. That way, it always counts when I put in some effort. That's not really fair. Well, I guess I won't anyway. You know that Yuri likes this kind of writing, right? Writing that's full of energy and symbolism. Sometimes I feel like Yuri's mind is just totally detached from reality. I didn't mean like it's a bad thing though. But sometimes I get the impression to me that she's just totally giving up on people. She spends so much time in her own head that's probably not much more interesting place for her. That's why she gets so happy when you treat her with a lot of kindness. I don't think she's just being done like that. She must be pretty smart for such an interaction, so don't blame her for coming on a little suddenly. Like earlier, I think if she gets too stimulated, she ends up withdrawing and looking for a long time. Suddenly the door opens. Yuri! I'm back. Did I miss anything? Not really. Well, we also should learn phones with each other. Already? Yeah, I'm sorry for being late. No need to apologize. We still have plenty of time, so I'm more than glad that you took all the time you needed. Alright. Thanks, Monica. I suppose I should go get my poem now. But anyway, you want to do my poem now? I like the way this one turned out, so I hope you do too. Save Me by Monica. The colors, they both blinked. Beautiful colors. Touching, expert, piercing, red, green, blue, and this cacophony, a meaningless noise. The noise, it won't stop. Fine, getting squeezing up, piercing, sine, cosine, tangent. They play chalkboard on a like playing a knife on a beating rib cage, and the poem, yes. Delete her. Oh, sorry. I know it's kind of a start. Monica, did you finish this poem? Because it kind of feels like you forgot some words. I'll just try to, well, never mind. There's no point in explaining. Anyway, here's Monica's idea about today. Sometimes you find yourself facing a difficult decision. When that happens, don't forget to save your game. You never know when. Who am I talking to? Can you hear me? Tell me you can hear me. Anything. Please. Please help me. Monica, are you speaking to me or what? That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. Oh. Who should I show my poem to next? Let's go with Natsuki. That was not terrible. But it's pretty disappointing after your last one. And again, this one was as good as your last one. I would be completely pissed. Well, I guess I wanted to try something a little different this time. Fair enough. You're still new to this, so I wouldn't expect you to find your style right anyway. I mean, everyone in the club writes really different from each other. Maybe you find a little influence from all of us. For instance, I noticed that you're spending more time with Yuri today. Not that I care who you spend your time with. After all, I saw never to expect anything from anybody. So it's not like I was waiting for you or anything. Still, you should at least look over my poem. You'll probably be able to learn something from it. Natsuki, I can't read any of this. All there is just numbers and codes. Is this like a data code or something? I don't know. I can't really understand this. Sorry. I would just say I read it and we'll be good about this. So,
Numero, why did you come read with me today? I was waiting for you. I was waiting for a long time. It was the only thing I had to look forward to today. Why did you ruin it? Do you like Yuri more? I think you're better off not associating with her. Are you listening to me? Yuri is a sick freak. That should be obvious by now. So just play with me instead, okay? You don't hate me, Numero, do you? Do you hate me? Do you want to make me go home crying? The club is the only place I feel safe. Don't ruin that for me. Don't ruin it. Please, just stop talking to Yuri. Play with me instead. That's all I have. Play with me. Play with me.
whew, fucking hell. D&E? What the fuck? After I had been mentally scarred for the past 5 minutes, I returned back to normal as I like, well, that's happened. I'm gonna just talk to Yuri. I've been waiting for this. Let's see what you're in for today. Yuri smiles and takes a deep breath. Is she getting aroused by my poem? I like just holding it. Huh? I mean, the poem turned out good. It's, well, there are some things that you could work on, but that doesn't really matter. It was like anything written by you is treasure. That came out a little awkward. Let's move on. Here's the poem I wrote. You don't have to like it or anything. Oh man, this is a long. Wheel by Yuri. A rotating wheel, turning on axle. Man, I gotta get fucking close to my TV. Bald head, linear gearbox, falling sky, 7 holy. Before I read this, am I looking at some stains on it? Whatever. A portal to another world. A thin rope tied to a thick rope. A harness. Parabolic gear boy. Expanding universe. Time controlled by slipping cogwheels. Existence of God. Swimming with the open water in all directions. Drowning. A prayer written in blood. A prayer written in time devoting Stokes with it like human eyes. Then collect all living human eyes. Climbs over holding stakes. Exponential gear boy. A sky of exploding stars. God disproving the existence of God. I'm rewriting in 6 dimensions, 40 gears, and tickety tock. Clock ticks tocks 1 second for every notation of the planet. Clock that ticks 40 times every time. It ticks every second time. A ball that have holy stakes tied to the existence of the to another world. Moving down. A cascade of blood running clocks. A time devouring prayer connecting a sky of 40 gears and open humans in all directions. Breathing gearbox, breathing bothead, breathing ship, breathing portal, breathing snakes, breathing God, breathing blood, breathing holy stakes, breathing human eyes, breathing times, breathing prayers, breathing skies, breathing wheel. Oh, what the fuck? This is a long poem. Like, what the fuck? It doesn't really matter what it's about. My mind has been a little hyperactive lately, so I had to get out of your pen. The pen fell out of your backpack yesterday, so I took it home for safekeeping again. I really like the way that it writes. So I wrote this poem with it, and now you're touching it. I'm okay. Can't we just pretend this conversation never happened? You can keep the poem though. Wow. Yeah, I'm gonna read the special poem. Oh my god, whoa. Nothing to do with the game, just I got a blood rush to my head when I got up so quick. Alright, let's look at the special poem. This is my normal, I'm just reading my normal voice. I can't convince myself to go to therapy when I'm the happiest I've ever been. I'd rather keep this up until I blow my cover, and someone takes me to the emergency room. Whoa. Okay. Okay, everyone. After experiencing some mental trauma by Numero, we are back to normal. Well, I'm done reading each other's poems, right? We also think we need to go off it today, so if anyone can come sit at the front of the room. Is this for the festival? Well, sort of. Do we really have to do something for the festival? Not like we can put together anything good in just a few days. We'll just have to be embarrassing ourselves as any new members. That's a concern of mine as well. I don't really do well with last minute preparations. That's really so much. We're going to keep it simple, okay? Look, I thought it was a little more lively ever since Numero joined. We're starting with some club activities. But this is the time for us to become competitive. We still only have 4 members. And the festival's our only chance of defendability, you know? What's so great about getting new members anyway? Sorry, I had a burp. We already have enough to be considered an official club. More members will just mean everything gets noisier and more difficult to manage. Natsuki, I don't think you're looking at this correctly at all. Don't you want to share your passion with as many people as you can? That's probably the defendant's same feeling that brought you here in the first place. The leadership club should be a place where people can express themselves like they can't do anything anywhere else. It should be a place so intimidating, you never want to leave. I know you feel that way too. I know we all do. So that's why we should work hard to put something together for the festival. You would have been something swell. Right, Numero? Oh, come on! You can't take advantage of Numero to agree with you just because he doesn't know how to say no to anything. Look, Monica, you really think any of us here joined the club with other people of mine? You never even talked until Numero joined. As for me, I just like it better when I just like it better here than I do at home. And Numero isn't even passionate about literature in the first place. That's everyone. Sorry, but you're really the only one who's interested in finding new members. The rest of us are fine like this. I know you're president and all, but you should really consider our opinions for once. Monica's clearly taken aback by Natsuki's words. That's true at all. I'm sure Yuri and Numero wanted to get more members too. Right? I don't know about Yuri, but I'm kind of indifferent. If I showed as much enthusiasm as Monica wanted, then I would probably be lying. Still, if it's up to me to rescue the situation, no. Natsuki's right, isn't she? This club, it's nothing more than a place for a few people to hang out. Why did I think that everyone here saw it as a way to same way as I did? But that doesn't mean that we're against getting new members or anything. No, bro. Why did you even join this club? Because you had me join? What were you hoping to get out of it? Well, it's not really something I could be honest about, is it? In fact, if I remember, you weren't even given the choice not to join. Monica sits down and stares at her desk. What's the point of all this anyway? What if starting this club was a mistake? Now you've done it, Natsuki. What? Me? I just spoke my mind. Is that crime, to be honest? It's not about being honest. It's about word choice. Besides, you have no right to speak for everyone else into the club like that. You don't understand at all. I just want a place that feels nice to hang out with new friends. Is there a problem with the club being that for me? There aren't many other places like that for me. Now Monica wants to take it away from me. She's not taking anything away. No, Numero. It's not the same. It won't be the same with the direction she wants to take it. If I wanted that, I could have joined any other stupid club. But this one, I mean, at least for a little bit of time. Things were nice. Natsuki starts packing up her things. I'm going home. I feel like I don't belong here right now. Natsuki. Natsuki ignores Yuri and walks right out of the classroom. This is bad. I don't know what to do. Well, do you have an opinion on the festival? I don't know. I'm kind of indifferent, I guess.
Who cares about that obnoxious brat?
I mean, I like how nice and quiet the club is right now. I'm just happy with you here. But still, I'm the vice president. It's not right for me to ignore my responsibilities like that.
Nobody would cry if she killed herself.
Whoa. The fuck? I should do my best to consider everyone's perspective, make the decision that's right for the club. What about you, Numero? What do you want to get out of this club? Yuri repeats the same question as Monica. I decided giving an indirect answer is better than nothing. I think the most important thing is for everyone to get along. And for the club to provide something that you can't get anywhere else. I don't think it's about many members, but rather the quality of each member. That's what will end up making the literature club a special place. I see. I really agree with you. Each member could... Oh man, what the fuck? Is she bleeding? Yeah, she's bleeding. What the fuck? She crying tears of joy or tears of blood joy? Each member contributes their own qualities in a special way. With each change of members, the identity of the club as a whole will change too. I don't think that's necessarily a bad thing. And you're bleeding, Yuri. Do you need to get that checked? You should go to the nurse. stepping out of your comfort zone once in a while. So, if you'd like to help Monica with the festival, then I'm on your side as well. Alright. Well, maybe we can all talk to Natsuki tomorrow. Yuri nods. Hey, Yuri. I thought things were a little awkward yesterday, but I feel like you deserve to know that I still think you're a wonderful vice president, and also a wonderful friend. Monica, I'm gonna do everything I can to make this the best club ever. Okay? Me too. Yeah. Let's go home for today. We'll talk about the festival tomorrow. Okay. I look forward to it. Shall we go tomorrow? Please don't think this the wrong way, but I'm gonna chat a little bit with him before we leave, just to see what he thinks of his time here and all that. It's important to me as president. Yuri looks a little troubled, but she doesn't protest. Okay. I trust your judgment, Monica. In that case, I'll see the two of you tomorrow. See you tomorrow. Monica waves as Yuri exits the classroom. Phew. Things have been a little bit hectic lately, haven't they? No, bro. I just wanted to make sure you're enjoying your time at this club. I would really hate to see you happen. Whoa, is everything zooming out or what? Yeah, everything's darkening up. I feel kind of like I'm responsible for that as president. And I really do care about you. You know? I don't like seeing the other girls give you a hard time. With how mean Natsuki is and everything. And really being a little bit, you know. Sometimes I feel like you and I are the only real people here. You know what I mean? But it's weird because in all the time you've been here, we've hardly gotten to spend any time together. And, I mean, guess it's technically only been a couple of days. Sorry, I didn't mean to say something weird. They're just things I've been hoping to talk with you about. Things I only know you can understand. That's why, wait, not yet. No, stop it. Whoa. Wow. Holy crap. Okay. Tears? What the fuck? Have you noticed on the top right corner of the book? It just went from 1 to 11. Heartbeat. Sugar. Hope. One more time? Whoa. Death. Play. Lollipop. Peace. Strawberry. Fester. Childhood. Music. Clumsy. Secretive. Intellectual. Playground. Chocolate. Headphones. Beauty. Hi, Numero. I've been waiting for you. Are you ready to continue reading? I brought my best tea today. Monica! I told you not to... She really late again? Consider as usual, Natsuki. Excuse me? Must you always interrupt my conversation with your incessant yelling? What are you talking about? It seems like that I do on a regular basis or something. I just wasn't paying attention, okay? I'm sorry. Seriously, I was kind of into you lately. Look, I did some thinking about yesterday. I was a little more hostile than I meant to be. I guess I really felt threatened or something. But I know this is something we're doing together. I don't really remember when it hurts, so long as they're cool. I guess another girl will be nice this time. So, Natsuki.
Nobody cares. Why don't you go look for some coins under the vending machines or something?
Oh, man. I'll bet someone here again. Are you practicing piano again? Yeah. Yuri... Monica, shouldn't you talk to Natsuki? I'm getting a bit worried about her. You must have a lot of determination. Starting this club and trying to make time for piano. Well, maybe not determination, but like a passion. It motivates me to work hard for the festival too. Anyway, Nimro, what do you want to do today? I was thinking about we already have plans for today. Ah, is that so, Yuri? That's correct. Nimro's already engaged in a novel that we're reading together. Aren't you glad that I've already gotten him into literature, Monica? I suppose. I was just... Actually, it doesn't matter. It really doesn't. You guys can do whatever you want. Yes! Thank you for understanding, Monica. Actually, I have a request. Do you mind if I make some tea first? Not at all. Thanks very much. If there's one thing that can make my reading time here any better, it's a nice cup of tea. Not to mention for herself as well. For yourself as well. Yuri stands up and makes her way to the closet. Man, is she okay? She's a little bit more obsessive. I follow and watch as she retrieves a small water pitcher from the shelf, the kind of with a filter inside. Can you hold this for a second? Sure. Yuri hands me the water pitcher and also fetches an electric kettle. I'm gonna plug this in on the teacher's desk, then I'll go get some water. She walks past me and sets the kettle down on the teacher's desk. I simply watch her movements. To my surprise, the way she moves really contrasts her speaking mannerisms. Especially because of her long legs. Yuri feels elegant and methodical. Okay, may I have the water pitcher? Thanks, I'll be right back. I might as well walk with you. That's okay, you stay here. It won't take long. Pitcher in hand, Yuri hurries out of the classroom. Did you leave again? No, it's not like that this time. She's just filling up the water pitcher to make tea. Oh, okay. Sorry for misunderstanding. Man, Yuri, what the fuck? How long are you gonna take? 10 minutes passed already. Yuri said it wouldn't take long. Something holding her up? I'm bored just waiting here, so I decided to go look for her. Let's see. The most logical place for Yuri to be will be the nearest water fountain. I started heading down the hallway. What's that noise? It's coming from around the corner. It's like breathing. A sharp inhale, like someone is sucking the air through their teeth. Are they in pain? I reach the corner and peer around it. Yuri? That's it. I'm back. Thanks for waiting patiently. Do you like a long tea? Yeah. Anything's fine. Very well. Yuri sets the temperature on the kettle to 200 degrees. Now it's time to get the teapot. You really do like this properly, don't you? Of course. I shouldn't do any less while making tea for others. Even if I'm not an expert on tea or anything. In that case, you'll only be even more impressed. Perhaps I will. Sorry about that. Yuri fetches the teapot and begins measuring the tea leaves. To my surprise, she even started humming a little to herself. You must be in a good mood now. Is that so? I was letting it show. And you noticed. I was doing a bit of thinking. And I decided I would try expressing myself a little more. It turns out it's not very hard for me to do. When it's you who's around anyway. That's great, Yuri. Just don't push yourself too much. You're always worried about me, Nimro. Sorry about that. It's very endearing. Yuri wasn't kidding. I don't even know I can keep up with this. Watch Yuri pour a cup of tea for each of us. Nimro, I have another request. Do you mind if we sit on the floor today? Why is that? It's a little bit easier on my back. I can root my back against the wall rather than bending over my desk. Sorry, I didn't realize. No worries. I just have back pain fairly regularly, so I do my best to manage it. Is that so? Wonder why that is. I spoke like because your posture, right? Always hunched over like that while reading? Yes. I have terrible reading posture, so that's why we should sit on the floor. Fair enough. I'll go ahead and get the book. I retrieved the book from my bag. I have some chocolate as well. Bag of small chocolate candies. I take it, since it'll go well with the tea. Here and I then sit against the wall, teacups at our side. As if in sync, we assume the same reading position as last time, each holding one half of the book. Except this time, our bodies are even closer to each other. Not physically and mentally, just physically close to each other. I can't see too well. Yuri slides close until her shoulders are touching. How am I supposed to focus on reading like this? I can smell her perfume. It smells so elegant. Yuri was also always kind of cute, but when she's being less apprehensive, it's almost more than I can handle. Your teacup. Yuri hands me my teacup. Holding on my hand that's not holding the book, I end up in a position that makes it even harder to focus. Because now I need to worry about making sure I don't accidentally touch her chest. Meanwhile, Yuri hasn't noticed a single thing. She wears her intense reading expression, and I can only presume the world around her has faded away. I use all my willpower to focus on reading. After a few minutes, I finally managed to relax a little. I put the teacup between my legs and fumbled with the chocolate wrapper. Sorry. I briefly let go of the book to finish opening the wrapper. You can have as much as you want. That's okay. I won't take any. You sure? Well, if I touch it, then it might get smudges on the pages. You're right. I didn't even think about that. My bad. No need to apologize. I'll hold the book, okay? Are you sure? Of course. Yuri opens the book with both hands. Also, is it snowing right here? Because look at those legs with dots right there. Whatever. She holds it so I don't have any hard of a time reading from it. But as a result, my left arm is practically resting on top of my leg. Well, in that case, I give out a derpy smile as to get a handful of chocolate from the chocolate bar, put it in my fist, and slowly reach it into her mouth. Don't worry, Yuri. This chocolate is milk chocolate. Yuri's already totally focused on reading again. I take some chocolate and pop it to her mouth. Here you go. And I take another chocolate and hold it up to Yuri. She doesn't even look away from the book. She simply parts her lips as if the situation was completely natural. But that means I can't stop here. I apprehensively place the chocolate in her mouth. Just like that, Yuri closes her lips over it. Yuri's expression suddenly breaks. Yuri looks at me as if she needs to confine what just happened. No. Sorry. I guess I shouldn't have done that. Yuri starts to breathe heavily. I can't. No. Suddenly, Yuri forcefully grabs my arm and jerks me to my feet. My teacup gets knocked over. No. My heart will start pounding, Numero. I can't calm down. I can't focus on anything anymore. Can you feel it, Numero? Yuri suddenly presses my hand against her chest. Why is this happening to me? I feel like I'm losing my mind. Like that dance babe. I can't take it. I can't make it stop. It makes me not read. I just want to look at you. Oh my god, those realistic eyes. It's the poems. Who should I show my poems to first? I think I'm gonna stop right here. I think right here is a good stopping point. So, thanks so much. Whoa, the fuck? A fly just went past me. Whatever. Well, thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in the next video.